Hey bruv, this is the new Entara Drio created by Paddy Productions aka Asuka Kurashima on Project Homecoming. It looks similar to the HPR1 we have on the server, but this is an LMP2 based car. Okay, so the HPR1 is the LMP1 car, and now they've got this, which is the LMP2 car. Nice. When are we getting uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the county police, let's pull over. Alright. Okay. I guess these aren't particularly road legal. They're impounding our cars. We'll never make the race if we're stuck in the middle of the nowhere without any cars. Oh, they are actually impounding them. Ooh. Let's cross the road and ask the paint shop for some help. This all looks familiar somehow. Raymond, the paint shop owner, is busy painting new liveries on these scouts, but he did give us a tip. He'll drive us after we're done looking. New liveries on these scouts. Sandra here owns the motel. She's agreed to let us take that white car for a spin. White car? Which is gone. Damn. The references. It's an Emperor Shiava created by Smuck. Doesn't it sound like a dream? Hang on, I'm getting a phone call. One moment. Isn't the ETR1 in the game files called the Shiava? Shiva, would you say that was? Not Shiava? I don't know. Damn. Oh, look at that rear. That rear spoiler. Oh, this is nice. That sound. That was Gator, the tow truck from earlier. He mentioned that if we help test out a car's handling, he'll put a good word with the sheriff. Head over to Daisy's gas station. I marked it on the map. Alrighty. The showcases of the new vehicles is just going to a completely new level, isn't it? The cars references are just ridiculous. Oh! That's one way to get out. So, we've seen this Issy 4x4, but thanks to Tom Petto and Guerrino here, they've updated the handling. Take the car down to the start. Okay, so the last time we were in this, it was really, really, really fast and quite difficult to drive. This is Professor Albany, a local hero of the town, more like an old-timer. He wants us to race him around that big rock and back to the finish line. Let's go. You gotta turn left to go right, or right to go left, or whatever it is. Some of you in the chat now saying, it's a Cars reference. The whole thing has been a Cars reference. I think the old timer stood much of a chance. Easy victory, but apparently there's one more favour they want from us before we leave town. Head back to the paint shop in town. Just wait here on the grass. He's probably sleeping in again. I wonder what this reference is going to be. Hey, Thunder, you ready? There it is. Oh my god. Look at this. Law friendly. Bufty's car wax. The Coquette Thunderstruck, ready but made by Smuck. Quickly, let's hardtail it towards the Blaine County 24 hours. The Coquette Thunderstruck? It says Thunderbolt at the bottom right. Damn. The mighty fine shine. Look at this. That's the end of the meetup. That was a great meetup. All the Cars references were so good. Ah, this car sounds great as well. That was so good. That was one of the best ones, I think. Like, all the references, all the different cars dotted around from the movie. Kata bodged the name in game, so it should be the Thunderstruck. Okay, so it is the Thunderstruck, not the Thunderbolt. That meetup is the sort of thing that you can like go back and watch over and over again and probably see new references every single time. That I just drove past something quickly and it was so good. Yeah, Radiator Springs Grand Prix 2022 is a go indeed. Random class race, 20 cars, all cars from the Cars movie. Starting in the peanut, because hopefully it'll give the cleanest first lap, but we'll have to wait and see. At least it's slow. But yeah, some of the cars that we'll see from my selection will have the liveries and stuff that will make you recognise it from the Cars movies. Most won't. Some other people's might. But yeah, since we had the showcase that was themed on all of the Cars stuff, the idea to do a random class race with all Cars movie cars, it just had to be done, really. So we got 20 cars. I haven't actually seen Cars 2 and 3, I've only seen the original. So some of them I don't know, or I might have just seen them in like promotional stuff or trailers or something. And there's probably some cars from the movies that haven't made it into this listing and the random selection. But all the main ones should be there at least. I'll leave it for the comments. Maybe someone wants to leave a comment when this goes up as a YouTube video of every car and the character from each movie for that said car for each lap in order. That could be a fun little side thing. Alright, first thing I'm getting is the Comet. Should be able to pass a tow truck with that. Work there. So it's a random a random select, well, random custom class race, I should say, to be totally accurate. So there's 20 cars that we could get randomly. There's 20 laps. So by the end of the race, everybody will have had all the cars that are able to be selected. So your position at the end will be based on how well you've done in the overall race. I've been stuck behind that GB700 though for too much. I could have had a much better lap in this Comet. First place guy's gone. He must have had a quick car and crossed the line first, and he's just... Oh, it's first and second actually, they're together. Alright, Hot Ring Dukes. Gotta be careful on the first corner actually. There's a recognisable one with the livery intact. Yeah, we've got to be careful on the first corner because we're going to come in there at speed, and some of these vehicles can't stop very well, and some of them, as you may be able to think ahead, don't turn as you might expect either. Because we of course had to include that meme vehicle from Project Homecoming if we're going to do a Cars themed random race. If you don't know what I'm referencing, you'll see when we get it. There's a good mix of like fast cars, normal cars, a few meme vehicles thrown in. So there should be a good mix of cars in this this random race. And again, everybody gets all of the same ones by the end of the race. Yeah, gotta be careful. The surfer doesn't break. So this is gonna be. Is this gonna be my slowest lap? This might be my slowest lap. The surfer's got to be the slowest vehicle of all the vehicles in this race. I think. You could have a really bad time with one of the vehicles, but I still think you'd be. Still think you'd be fine. You'd be quicker, even with a few crashes. All I'm seeing in the chat is just Cars references and quotes. You guys are enjoying yourselves. And if you haven't seen Cars, then I recommend it. It's a good watch. I haven't seen the second and the third ones. The second one's not meant to be very good, and the third one, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit better, but the first one at least is worth a watch. It's a good bit of entertainment. Second one is the best. Is it the second one's good and the third one's bad? I don't know. I haven't seen either of them. But the first one at least I can recommend just for a bit of fun. God damn it. Well, at least that happened in this. That might have given, I might not have lost too much. Why are people continually hitting me? Leave me alone. I'm in a surfer. Okay, the first one, I might not have, had too bad of a hit and I might have not lost too much time, but now I definitely have. God damn it. Alright, we're in the Winky. This is going to be another slow one. At least they waited, but I mean, I was travelling so slow in the middle of the road in a straight line. It's not as if I was hard to miss. That might... I was in the top 5, or close to the top 5 after the first lap. By the time we've cycled through all the vehicles and everybody's got the same stuff, I'm not confident that I'm going to be able to keep that top 5, frankly. Those crashes might have already put paid to that, but we'll see. We'll see what we get. Again, it'll all stretch out in the middle of the race and then close up towards the end, as those who get the fast cars early get the slow cars late in the race and vice versa. And I've really fallen down the order. I'm in 23rd now. Getting the slow cars early. I mean, I might as well just give me all the slow cars first at this point. Give me the tow truck next. No, well, I'll do the exact opposite of that. I've got to be careful. Pick my way through. Would have liked to have had this with a bit of clean air instead, but oh, damn. Picking my way through nicely. Almost ruined it for myself. Oh, this is going to be a bit dodgy. I'm going to have to brake before we get to the start line. Oh, we're alright. Slowed down enough, I think. If I'd gone in full speed there, I don't think I was making the first corner in this Hermes. We got our light. It was close. Yeah, just do some internal wee-woos. This isn't the only Hermes we're going to see in this race. Alright, 15th, but at least I've got the Surfer and the Winky out of the way. Tow truck's going to be slow. Everything else, I think, should be at least somewhat decently paced. Flash GT. The Voodoo is going to be somewhat slow, but again, it's not Surfer levels of slow. I love the Flash GT on Project Homecoming without all the advanced flags. It's so nice to drive. Oh yeah, we've got the fire truck as well. I forgot about the fire truck. It's going to be a somewhat slow lap along with the tow truck. Is this going to be a quicker lap than the BR8, the open wheeler? Might be, you know. I think it is. Yep, that was my best lap. Quicker than the open wheeler. That shows you the power of clean track. Like, that was literally, that was only quicker than the open wheeler lap. Oh god, they've had a demon dragon moment. That was only quicker because I had clearer. With the open wheeler, the BR8, I had to overtake cars, which slowed me down. Big benefit if you can have clean air. Yeah, the tow truck's going to be a slow lap. Fire truck's going to be a slow lap. Everything else, I think, is going to be relatively decent. Because even this Voodoo is not slow. Well, I say relatively decent. We are going to have to do a bit of adjustment for the other Hermes. To the top 10. And there is that other Hermes. I forgot that you spawn upside down. So we're gonna have to quickly right ourselves with those Hermes. That's gonna happen to me at some point. It's like I'm just waiting for it to happen. About to hit top 5 again. Ooh, both sides. Be a little bit careful there. Oh god, Mark Verstappen and his fire truck's gone flying. Alright, JB700. Should be quicker than the Winky. So that'll put me up to 4th, but... Oh god. That was a bit dodgy. This is just a lap of survival, this one. So we're more than halfway through. There's only 9 cars left. Still haven't had the main man of the show. Been overtaken by it twice already though. There he is. As if by magic, Lightning McQueen himself appears. It's meant to be the Coquette Thunderstruck, not Thunderbolt. What a machine. The newest one of the newest additions to the server. Inspired the meetup showcase theme to be cars, and I guess inspired this race to happen. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. I am speed. I think this could have been my best lap, but it wasn't the cleanest. Alright, Turismo. I'm getting a little worried. 7 cars to go. There's 2 slow cars and 1 bogey vehicle that I haven't had yet. So from a finishing position perspective, I'm not too confident. This could go. I mean, having said that, the leader is absolutely miles ahead. Felix, he might have had all the fast cars. You just don't know with these randoms. The random moors, they all close up towards the end. All the top few could still have the Surfer to do, for example, and the Winky. So we'll see. Alright, fire truck. You know, if it wasn't for like DMCAs and music companies being backwards with their rights and stuff, I would totally have played. I mean, I feel like that was a little bit of a late jink to the right. Some late defense because he knew he was going to get overtaken because I had the overspeed. Disappointed in that one. I'll do the wee-woos. But yeah, if it wasn't for like YouTube copyright and all that sort of stuff, I would totally play Life as a Highway during this. You can all put it on in the background. Yeah, that crash was not what I needed, really. Oh, bloody hell. And I guess that crash wasn't what anybody needed. I think that BR8 should be, like, waiting forever. Too late, it's in my head radio. Alright, so we're getting the 2 trucks out. in quick succession. Fire truck and tow truck. Best character. Chill out. People are so aggressive. I'm just having fun with my cars themed cars. Everybody's going crazy. Still got 5 cars to go. One of them being the Doc himself. Lead has changed, I think. Yeah, so it is a case of the top guys. They're getting their bogey vehicles now. Really are getting all the trucks Phantom Custom now. I'm trying to think what's left. We've got the bad guy from the first movie, the green. Don't know his name, but I've still got that. It's the faction stock car. Okay, that's not gone well. Chick Hicks, that's it. I've got the Doc himself. I've still got the Brioso 300. And then something else. I'm not confident of a top 5. I think I'm gonna, at this rate, with the few crashes that I've had, I'm just, to be honest, I'm just hoping for a top 10, especially since I've got the Doc left. That's not going to be a good lap. There it is. Hey, that wasn't too bad. Oh. It wasn't too bad initially, but alright, Doc Hermes, you gotta turn right to turn left. You gotta turn right to go left is the actual code, but in this car you've got to turn right to turn left. For anyone who's never seen this in a random race before, if you look at my controller cam, you'll see that I'm turning right to go left and turning left to go right. Gotta be careful though, because it's quite dodgy. It's very sensitive. Ah, see? Oh, come on! I've got the leader beat. Oh, for God's sake. I just lost it on that one. I think I'm not going to get whatever the last car is. I think I'm going to be a lap down. I'm a lap down now to the leader. No, that's the leader. Well, now it's not. I think the lead's changed. I think I'm a lap down regardless. This has been a really bad lap. I'm trying to concentrate so much. I think we should be okay. God, I was hoping of a top 10, but that's not going to happen either. Imorgon. Through the middle of the trucks. So we got the Brioso to go. And Chick Hicks himself. But I'm pretty sure I'm a lap down. I don't know, I might not be. I might have got back off the lead lap. I have no idea where I am. I don't know whether I'm going to get my final lap in or not. I wonder if that's the leader behind. Well, we got the faction stock car in at least. Can totally... This gives me chance to do... Like, I'm allowed to do some pit maneuvers with this, right? Totally allowed. This makes it completely fine and acceptable when I'm driving this car. Oh, really? I'm just getting no luck in this one. I'm chasing down this surfer for 10th, but I keep getting put back with these crashes. Got a Winky up ahead. Yeah, I think I am going to get my final lap in. Damn, I could have been ahead of a few people if I hadn't have had that crash. There's the Brioso. I'm not going to beat a Flash GT on the final lap. Or a Comet further ahead. So this is going to be on the final lap about whether I can keep a top 10. It's been a bit of a messy race from my perspective. I don't think I've driven particularly well in some instances. I've made a few small mistakes. I've driven well in some other instances, but I've made a few too many small mistakes and then just getting involved with other people's messes, honestly. But hopefully I can keep this top 10. It's a Winky behind me. Wow, it was only a tenth of a second, just under a second between the top two. The top two, second place, finished 9/10 of a second behind the leader. That's amazing. After 20 different cars over 25 minutes, 27 minutes. GG's. And there we go, top 10 at least. Nice that the boost was there, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, top 10. At least, at least it's something. Like, oh, so I did get 9th. Okay, I have absolutely no idea how I got 9th. But, I mean, I'll take it. I don't know where the 9th came from. But, I mean, it's a top 10. Oh, Dom had the Doc Hermes on the last lap. He must have had a nightmare. Well, you know what? That's a bit of karma for blocking me out in the fire trucks. It was fun to have all the cars. At least I stayed on the lead lap and got all the cars in. But it was a fun theme, that one. I wish I could have done a little bit better. I want to do better in these random malls and random class-specific races where we all got the same cars. I haven't performed in them for various reasons for so long now. Need to do better. And GG the top 2 as well. And then 3rd place was only 2.7 back after that, so GG's.